Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Episode 5 of the Macking Show. We just got back from I keep saying we like it's not just me, but I just got back from almost about a little 2-week vacation slash reset slash just had to be back home on the East Coast. Me and Em went home to Binghamton for about like 9-10 days, and it was so needed. I needed that East Coast summer feeling, and it was awesome. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't like we did all this crazy shit. We literally went home to chill. I mean, we still worked, but we went home to chill just because LA is so crazy hectic. I was like, okay, I need to go home. I need to reset. I just need to chill with my bros and chill around fam, and that's exactly what the fuck we did. It definitely got a tad boring towards the end just because, like, none of my friends live there anymore. Like, is a constant thing we talk about where, a lot of people miss home a ton or always go back home because all of their friends are there if they're from, like, a small town or big city, whatever, that all your friends that, your hometown friends are there. But all my hometown friends are, like, here, there, and everywhere. Like, a good chunk of them are in Denver. There's some in New York City. There's some in Florida. I'm out here. There's a couple that are about to be in Boston. So no one really, like, lives in our hometown anymore other than, like, a couple. Shout out my son Brennan, even though he's going to come out here and fucking join me out here. But no one really lives in our hometown anymore. So when I go home, like, I don't get to they weren't there as much. So it was really nice to just chill with family and a couple friends and just work but do nothing. It was fucking awesome. I got to be white trash for a little bit again, and I loved it. Got to eat at all my favorite food places. Absolutely shout fucking out all my upstate New York food places. I'm gonna shout out to Knees and Toes, one of my favorite cafes, even though it's closing down, which is a national crisis. Shout out Friendly's. Friendly's does not deserve to be closed down. I don't care what you say about it's not meant to be a 5-star Michelin star restaurant. It just gives you good shit that was microwaved or cooked right up. Shout out to Friendly's. I'm sad that it's closing. Shout out Union Hotel Wings. Oh my god, Union Hotel Wings are amazing. Shout out Tully's Tenders. Tully's sports bar / chain in our hometown that, everyone's going to say that Raising Cane's has the best chicken tenders in the world. I'm here to tell you that's not true. Raising Cane's has the second. I will give them the second. They have the second best chicken tender in the world. Tully's Good Time. Best chicken tender you will ever have. I will bet money on it. So, had some Tully's. Had some Moe's, because they don't have Moe's out here. They only got Chipotle, so I don't, obviously. And Takaya. Takaya is amazing. But they do not have a Moe's out here, so I had to get my fix of that. And, I just got to chill. Like, it was really needed, but I missed being able to come here and talk shit to this mic. This was really needed. So, no, I was really glad to be home. I obviously, I'm a homeboy where it's like I love, chilling with my mom and dad. I love chilling with my friends. So I missed all of them. It was good. I was really good to be back. I'm going to miss it again, but I can't wait to get back to all the LA shit. And, so we're fucking back. That's who's back of the week is me. I'm back. But, no, over that time, 4th of July was awesome. Obviously, I know everyone saw the biggest thing that always happens on the 4th of July, and that's Michael Rubin's white party. This is just the fucking party. This is the party to go to. If you're him or her, you are getting invited to this party. One thing I always want to know, though, and like I love it, where when you see the big crowds at this white party, because on Part of My Take, he said he usually invites like 300 people, like 250 come. So out of those 250 people, you see your Jay-Z's, Beyonce's, Kim Kardashian's, Tom Brady's. We're going to get to that in a second. Lil Babies, Drake, etc. But there's a shitload of other people there. And I just want to know, like, what do you guys do in the best way? Like, I would love to know. Like, because obviously you're not famous, but you're clearly important enough to get this RSVP to the fucking white party. I need to get into that industry. Whatever industry that is. Shout out Mike Rubin. He's the GOAT. But, yeah, it always just funny because I always see people on the dance floor. I'm like, what do these people do? Like, how are you friends with Michael Rubin? And I love that for you because you get to go to the fucking white party. So, white party happened. Obviously, the most iconic party literally, he throws the two most iconic parties of all year, the white party and his Super Bowl party that he always has. Maybe competing with that is Vanity Fair's Oscar party, but other than that, Mike Rubin is the party goat. I would love to get big enough or rich enough where it's just like I could contract him to throw my birthday party. I think that would be fucking awesome. But no, the family went. It looked so fun. A lot of rumors were circulating about Tom Brady and Kim Kardashian linking up at this white party. As an avid Kardashian fan, I don't take a Portnoy stance to bash Kim to say that they shouldn't be together. I just don't think the world needs it. And I know, well, don't let the world, rule your love and control. Fuck that. Like, you guys could be dating anyone you possibly want. You could be with whoever. I just don't think you need each other. I don't think you need that right now. You guys are both crazy killing it. If we're being completely real with each other, Tom Brady and Kim Kardashian just would not last. It just wouldn't happen. You guys both got your families. You're both on two different, like, Kim is in LA all the time, Tom's in Florida all the time. It's just not going to work. If they want to casually hook up, fucking go for it. That would be fucking awesome. But the whole dating thing, like, I'm not here for it. I want Kim to just keep killing her shit. Go find like a fire ass like lawyer. Like, I want to see both of these people date someone who's not famous. I would love to see how that works out. Like, I know everyone says famous people date famous people because they understand their schedules, they understand the lifestyle, but look at Mike Rubin. Like, look at someone like Mike Rubin. Yes, he's like famous now, but he's a businessman at the beginning of it, and like he could make it, like, he's fine with it. So just go date like obviously he's got a wife and kids, but someone like a Mark Cuban, a Mike Rubin, etc. Like, you don't need to have a movie star, a comedian, a rapper, a basketball player, like whoever. Just try, both of you. Like, just try to date someone who's just like more, there's Katie, more on your, I don't know. I wouldn't say like on your level for shit, but just like, go date someone that isn't going to be crazy in the public eye. And I honestly think that would make me really happy. So yeah, that was his white party. Drake was not in attendance at the white party this year, which made me sad, but it just, everybody from Kim K, Tom Brady, Lil Baby, Kendall Jenner, Charlie and Dixie, Mark and Heidi, Kyle Kuzma, Devin Booker, Winnie Harlow, Robert, like, this party's insane. So shout out Mike Rubin, shout out the fucking white party. It seems dope. I'm either going to try to sneak in one year, or I would just love to get invited. One of those two is going to happen. I'm going to be wearing all white. I'm going to be chilling. It's going to be a good-ass time. And I'm going to eat some good... I think they had, like, Luke Holly's this year, so I think that's going to be awesome. But, no, that's what's been happening in the last week of me being home / white party and shit. I'm trying to think. So, earlier on this podcast, I think it was episode 1, I talked about the craziness and just powerfulness of T Swift, a.k.a. Taylor motherfucking Swift fans. And first off, me and Emma are going to Eras Tour on August 3rd at SoFi. I feel like I'm part of the cult. I feel like once I go, that's my indoctrination or induction, whatever you want to call it, to the Taylor Swift cult. I've always been a fan, always liked her music. Consider myself a Swiftie by association, but I've never been an actual, like, I'm not like a Swiftie, you know what I mean? And I think going to this concert will officially make me a Swiftie, and I could not be more excited for it. And her last concert was fucking iconic because hop, skip, and a backflip onto the stage went Mr. Taylor Lautner. And obviously they dated way back when, and it was at the height, like, Taylor was Taylor, he was in Twilight. It was fucking awesome. So he joined them, and I thought it was really cool. Like, for some reason over the last, like, 4 months, I've seen Taylor Lautner pop up more and more, whether he's doing podcasts, talking about old times. Like, he married Taylor, I forget her last name, but they're both Taylor Lautner now. And she was at the concert too, and I gotta say, I know a lot of times passed, but maturity level, boom. Like, being able to, and I know that's how the entertainment industry works, but being able to go and have a good moment and chill with your husband's ex is crazy, especially when that ex is Taylor Swift. But Taylor Swift is fucking awesome, and she's Taylor, so like no worries there. But Taylor Lautner really seems like one of those people that was an it boy for Twilight, for, you know, all the shit he used to, like Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Like, he was in his moment and then just kind of like faded away a little bit. But he didn't like get crazy. He didn't, you know, go off the deep end and lose his, like, he seems like he's very normal. Like, when you hear him talk on podcasts, when you see Taylor Lautner seems like a very normal guy for being in that. He wasn't in the Disney machine, but just being in that, you know, early 2000s entertainment machine. So kudos to him. Him and his wife, Taylor, I just love that they're both Taylor Lautner. Seem like they're doing fucking great. You know, shout out Taylor Swift. I cannot wait to go to the Eras tour. I'm going to cry. I'm probably going to cry at the Eras tour. I think that's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be my Taylor Swift red carpet moment. That's what I'm envisioning, is my Taylor Swift red carpet moment. And speaking of red carpet moments, Barbie has really been taking over the marketing game. They finally had their premiere. They had it in LA this past week, and just yesterday they were in London for their pink carpet debut premiere for the Barbie movie. This movie's going to go fucking bananas. Like, first off, their marketing, their rollout plan for this movie was insane. Like, everything from the Malibu house, like painting benches pink, their collabs with companies, obviously all the billboards and everything. Like, the cast aside, I mean, the cast is crazy, but the cast aside, the movie's marketing plan is fucking awesome. I think it's going to live up to all of the hype that is surrounding it. Like, you have Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Will Ferrell, I know his name, but the Asian dude, but I forget his name. But, like, Dua Lipa, Greta Gerwig is directing. Like, this movie is going to be fucking insane. And what I like about this movie is I feel like it's bringing back part of what we loved in older movies, per se, that, you know, because obviously today you have all this crazy CGI, you have all this crazy editing, and which I'm sure Barbie has. I'm not saying it doesn't. There's obviously editors that are doing it. I'm sure there may be some CGI, but when you look at the previews of it, it's supposed to be made how Barbie was envisioned. It's like a set. It's all fake. Like, it's like, you know, you're in a box. Like, I think it's going to be so fucking awesome. Like, there's a picture of Dua Lipa in a pink wig. And first off, Dua Lipa can do no wrong. Thank you very much. But there was a picture of Dua Lipa in a pink wig, and someone tweeted in a funny way, like, oh, it looks like they just threw this wig up in the air and it just landed on Dua's head. Like, that's how it's supposed to look. Like, it's not supposed to be some very slicky Ricky, slick back, you know, wig, because then that just wouldn't be genuine. Like, you look at the Barbie dolls, like, that's what their hair looked like. The outfits are going to be crazy because Margot Robbie is just appearances in general. There's another tweet that showed, I think it was like 5 or 6 of like the Barbie toy figure and what that Barbie was wearing, and that's what Margot Robbie has been wearing. And yeah, I think this movie's gonna be fucking awesome. That competing with Oppenheimer is gonna be insane. I had a couple friends that shout out my son Christian Ann, works for IMAX, my dude. He already saw Oppenheimer, and he got to fucking interview Christopher Nolan, Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, and wow, why am I forgetting his name? Holy shit. No, don't hate me. I gotta need it for Mackenzie. Oren plus Casey. For that, Casey, will you unlock the Google Doc? Need it for Mackenzie. Yes, we'll unlock it right now. Sorry, just doing some work stuff. 104. Requesting access. Oh, damn, she requests access for mad shit. Share. Boom. Share. Boom. Share. Boom. Share. Boom. Damn, I'm sharing everything with everyone. Let's go. Share. Boom. Share. Cool. Just shared. And might as well see where our Uber Eats is on the way. And there's just some dude in the office at the moment. 1:15 arrival. Oh, yeah, they're like a minute away. Let's fucking go. But, okay, anywho, where was I? Talking about Barbie and Oppenheimer. Oh, yeah. And so Christian got to interview Nolan, Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, Cillian Murphy. Like, Christian, you're living my dream. But anywho, he saw Oppenheimer. He said it was fucking amazing. I have literally no doubt. Robert Downey Jr. is in this movie. Josh Peck. Like, I have no doubts about this movie. Supposedly, obviously, Nolan likes to do it big. Like, that's one thing about Christopher Nolan that's fucking awesome is that, like, in most of his movies, he's using some sort of real situation. Like in Inception, that rolling hallway was like a real thing he constructed to make a real rolling hallway. I forget the movie where he crashed a real 747. In Interstellar, he bought a 500,000 acre cornfield. In The Dark Knight, that 16-wheeler that plops over, like he legitimately plopped over that 16-wheeler. And supposedly in Oppenheimer, bro drops a real bomb. I'm sure not an atomic bomb, obviously, but he drops obviously like a real big bomb. So this is definitely going to be an Oscar contender. I think it's going to be fucking awesome, and I am for sure going to be seeing Barbie and Oppenheimer in the same day. I'm going to make an entire day out of it. So between Oppenheimer and Barbie and Eras Tour, I got my days coming ahead of me, a lot of shit to do, and I cannot fucking wait for what's to come. I think it's going to be awesome. Shout out fucking the entertainment industry, honestly. I just want to point something out because when we flew back here, it's just a personal view of mine. You are universally disliked and deserve jail if you're on a night flight and you have your light on the plane to read or write. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you got to work on some shit. I don't care if you're coming somewhere, you got homework. I don't care if you got to do your job. It's a night flight. Everyone's fucking exhausted and tired, and nobody wants that because the person behind us on our flight had the light on the entire time. It was still relatively dark, but turn your fucking light, bro. It's like midnight. We're 30,000 feet in the air. Turn your light off. This is your one excuse where you can actually do nothing. And I get it. Certain people can't sleep on the flight. Just sit there. Do something. Play on your phone. Watch a movie. Do some shit. But you turning your overhead light on the plane in a night flight, jail. Jail. That is fucked up. And I'm not happy about that. Speaking of jail, someone's probably going to go to jail soon because they found coke in the White House. I don't know if my son Hunter Biden's been down there, but that's who Kim Kardashian should date. I feel like that would be a ridiculous relationship that's low-key high profile because of Kim, but then like Hunter Biden is still the president's son, and he's a wild boy. So Kim Kardashian and Hunter Biden, 2024, that should be a new relationship. Anywho, yeah, they found coke in the White House, which I think is kind of funny because it's like, okay, it's going to get swept under the rug, but clearly like, okay, something we all knew is like, okay, some of your politicians out here are doing coke. Do I think Biden's doing coke? No, because that would literally kill him. Like he can't even get off a bike properly. He's not doing coke. It's not Biden's coke. Could it be Kamala's? Maybe. Could it be their Secretary of Defense? I don't know. It could be one of them, but I just thought it was really funny where it's like, got an update the other day. Like, yeah, they found coke in the White House. Crazy. And I will say one thing that made me so happy to see over this last weekend was Logan Paul finally getting engaged to Nina Agdal. It's a relationship that I've shipped and I'm a stan of for the last year and some change. I'm a big Logan Paul guy. And just seeing them, they just, not to sound all gushy and corny, they just seem fucking made for each other, honestly. You see them in videos, you even see them in BTS footage and shit like that. They're just so in love, and from someone who's watched him for a while, he said, he doesn't love like that and would find it hard. But this YouTube video that he came out with, I almost fucking teared up. Like, they're perfect for each other. It's his little Danish delight, as he said. That ring was crazy. No, so I'm mad happy for him because, like, he's just someone who, like, I feel like just needs that one amazing piece to him, and it makes it all great. Like, the content she's in, like, she's mad funny. Like, she fits his vibe of being, like, someone who's fit, someone who's smart, someone who loves to travel, and, like, he does all that shit. So I thought that was fucking great that he finally found his person. Did it Lake Como. Lake Como is arguably in the top 2 to 3 bucket list destinations for me, so fuck you for that. But it seemed awesome. So shout out Logan Paul. Maybe I'll try to crash that wedding, or maybe I'll be cool enough in like 5 months to get invited when like it happens. I don't know. But anywho, I thought that was fucking awesome. Jake's out here still fighting, and he actually has a girlfriend from Amsterdam now too, and she's a fucking Olympic speed skater or figure skater. I don't know which one it is because I know they're both different. But regardless, it's kind of cool that both of them have their European queens. Who knows with Jake? We'll see how it goes. He's got Nate Diaz coming up in August, which will be fucking cool. He's absolutely gonna beat the shit out of Nate Diaz. What is up, girly? My girlfriend, the love of my life, Emma Graham, just walked in. But pull up a chair like right here, because then they can see you better. Because that mic's not on, so we can just like go back and forth. Because that's my everlasting thing of this podcast. Well, no, you can sit right there. Oh, that's a everlasting thing in this podcast is that I'm still trying to figure out how to. I can do 2 mics, but I need to learn how to do 2 cameras with those mics. So we're doing that, but we're still on the podcast shit. But other than that. What the fuck is up, girl? It's the love of my life, Emma.
Hi. What have you been talking about?
I just got done talking about, yeah, we can do this, but pull up even closer, which I know is hard. There we go. This is the double. I just got done talking about Logan Paul getting engaged to Nina Agdal, which I thought was fucking awesome because I really want us to go to Lake Como.
Do you think we'll be invited to the wedding?
You ready to keep going? I do.
Because if not, I'm suing them for emotional distress. I think Logan Paul should marry me.
That's so fucked up. Nina, hit me up. But as someone who's been a big Logan Paul fan for a while, I just went on this rant that it made me really happy because she seems dope for him. They seem like they're hitting it off. Buy D'Amelio footwear. Buy D'Amelio, please. No. Please buy D'Amelio footwear. But no, it seems like they hit it off crazy, and she just seems like. Speaking of someone I've never met in my fucking life, don't know who she, like, and I'm just making all these assumptions, but she seems pretty fucking cool, so I like that.
What if she's like the worst person you've ever met?
Not
Who's the worst person you've ever met?
First off, not possible because people from Denmark can't be, and worst person I've ever met. My Uber Eats guy just called me because he's probably here, but I'm too busy podcasting, so I'm not going to do it.
Answer it because he probably has your stuff.
But you should have just dropped it off right here. This is going to be such a crazy... Yeah.
Hello.
How you doing?
So I'm here. I take your delivery. Where are you?
Oh, cool. Are you... the lobby should be able to buzz you up to the 6th floor.
Sorry, I can't because I can't park. Right now I am here in the front desk. Your order is here. Can you please come and take your order?
Yeah, are you in the lobby of the building?
Yes, in the lobby.
All right, cool. Yeah, I will be right down. All right, another crazy podcast episode where these cameras refuse to work again. And Caitlin, our director of she's having a hard time getting in the door. Our director of operations just came through. Our head of marketing. That's not my title either. What the fuck is your title then? That's our director of internal business operations, Caitlin D'Amelio.
Yes. Welcome to my show.
She's related to them low-key. But no, I was going to say, I'm trying to think, I hit all my topics. I talked about being home, the white party, Tom Brady and Kim K, how I don't support that.
Why?
Because I think both of them, they don't need to have another A-list relationship. I love both of them. I'm a huge Kardashian stan, so it's no hate to Kim. Date some high-tier lawyer. Or date like a... Mbappe. He's hot. He's a really famous soccer player. But also, it's just like, it's not going to work again because when you have two celebrities that continuously live on different coasts, it's just not going to work.
Space is healthy.
Space is healthy. I love you, Brett, honestly.
We love you, honey.
But no, so I talked about those two. Taylor Swift taking over the world. Oh, darn.
Taylor Swift is not taking over the world.
Oh, yeah, Caitlin's not a Taylor Swift fan, which is crazy. But talk about Barbie hitting the red carpet, Barbie being dope, Logan Paul.
I don't know what you're talking about because it's really fun.
Lo-
Taylor Lautner.
Logan Paul's engagement to
Love
Nina.
it.
Hell
Love
yeah.
Nina.
We love Nina.
Yeah,
And
Nina.
I guess I'll talk about low key. They were the 2 nights ago, the ESPYs. LeBron won Athlete of the Year. Patrick Mahomes won NFL Player of the Year. Any slander on LeBron won't be tolerated here. We are LeBron. Jackson Mahomes. Yeah, Jackson Mahomes is a pedophile. Crazy.
Huh? There's a singer named Austin Mahone, and like he was like supposed to be.
Madcon.
No, he wasn't a Madcon.
Oh shit! Shows what I know.
He's an influencer.
He's an influencer.
So I always think Patrick Mahomes' brother's name is Austin Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes probably wishes
Oh,
it was
shit.
Austin Mahomes.
In breaking news in Hollywood, also for the first time since 1960, both actors and writers have officially gone on strike, completely shutting down film and television projects across Hollywood and the world.
Wait, we should go to Fox right now, right outside of my house. They were there.
Let's do it.
And give everyone
That's actually crazy. So Bob Iger came out. So Bob Iger came out with something which I agree with because Bob Iger is like the CEO of Disney. He's like the GOAT. Like
Are you using any of this?
100%. Not all of it. I'll cut out whatever I need to.
Oh,
But I'm a pro Bob Iger guy.
Oh no, we were just like talking mad shit.
Oh, that's fine. I'll cut that out. But anywho, I was going on something about Bob Iger and Disney being the GOAT.
So cute with this.
Were you trying to talk, Caitlin, and we ruined it?
I'm sorry, go.
No. I said were you trying to talk and we ruined it by doing the podcast? Because I would love to talk any shit that you want to talk. I can like pause this if we want. Oh, cool. Well, this is gonna be done in like 5-10 minutes, anyways. Because let's go. Shut up. Buy D'Amelio Footwear too. This is the second plug of Buy D'Amelio Footwear. But regardless, this was one of the crazier podcast episodes we've had in a while. So until then,
Wait, what did you say about the Taylor?
peace.
Out here on the street, I'm losing my way. You've gotten to me, and that's my